real second. All right. That's what's up though. But yeah, the Twitch that's just like, is that something like you just wanted to do for fun, or is that something like like an agent told you to do, like to get
that's me. Like
okay.
So originally I was trying to do like stream on the gram and all that, and then it just started working bad. Like
okay.
It like the gram kept lagging out and all that stuff. And then when the lockdown happened, you know what I'm saying? I saw Twitch. I used to watch folks on Twitch, and I did a little bit like research on it. I was like, hold up, I be streaming all the time for free. You know what I mean? So they have some ways, you know what I mean? Like after a while, if your stream starts doing well, you know, you get approved to higher rankings and stuff like that. So I did that and it just started working. I'm like, let's get it.
Yeah. That's what's up. Man, we got a true Steelers fan over here, man. Lifelong Steelers fan. I probably look like a Steelers fan. I don't fuck with. I'm a Packers fan. You know, I don't know if you remember that, but yeah, I'm a Packers fan, and but y'all pulled it out, man. I mean, y'all still like on the edge though. I don't think. Can y'all even make the playoffs?
We can make playoffs. We just gotta win the rest of our games.
Okay. So what are you? Now, what are y'all missing though? Like, cause I feel like, you know, y'all was kind of stalling out a little bit. Your offense kind of gets a while to get started. Like,
yeah, Ben, you know, he's down to his last year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he really ain't got it anymore the way he once was, but he's still leading the league in fourth quarter yards. He leading in turnovers with almost close to a few, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
okay.
Doing his thing, but you know, he's just old. He's year, 17, 18.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just our offensive line, they rookies. They
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Defense is hurt. Like 3 of our stars have been hurt.
Yeah.
Most of the year, you know what I'm saying? Hayden came back today, thank God.
Yeah.
Game for us,
and so. Yeah, he had that. Well, he had a turnover early in the game too. Yeah, that fumble.
He played big. If he didn't play, I don't think we'd have won today.
Oh, for real? Wow.
And then Fire Move got hurt. You know.
Yeah. That was a bad hit. Yo, he got blasted, and then then I think the second one hurt him too, though. Like, cause he was already stunned. He was like,
he got hit. Yeah. Got hit. Boom, and it was like stuck, and they got laid out again.
And then they just, I don't think they realized that he went to sleep because he was asleep. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he was
like that's hopefully he's all right, man. I'm glad my team know we've been weathering the storm, man, and I got it on now, but I got it on mute, so we're trailing. But we're
y'all on now. I was about to have that game on the stream too.
Yeah. So I like what we doing, man. We know how to finish games. I think we take a while to get started too, though. But I like our chances this year, man. So
question though, what is that? What is the stuff they was talking about with Aaron? What he do with the vaccine? What was that?
So all right, so he tested positive for COVID, and what happens is, like, if you're not vaccinated, there's just a separate protocol. And so what happened in the beginning of the year, they asked him if he was vaccinated, and he just said, I'm immunized. And he was talking about like some childhood immunizations, like, you know what I mean? So like, and people are looking at it like, that was weird. Like, why you lie? Okay. Like, he's like, I didn't lie. Like, you know, he didn't pull
AB.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't have a fake. And that's why people were like, yo, why isn't Aaron Rodgers being punished? I was like, Aaron Rodgers never like forged any documents or nothing like that. Yeah. Like, you know, so, but, you know, I think too, you know, he's a white man, black, you know, so people just looking for something, but it was corny what he did. But I mean, we got over it, but there is a side of the Packer fan base that like doesn't trust him at all. Like, I'm like, I don't care about none of that extra shit. Like, does he give us the best chance to win? And he absolutely does.
Is he on it? Yeah.
Like, I mean, the young boy is not ready. I mean, the Jordan Love, he's not ready at all. So, but yeah, that's good, man. So
you can ask me anything. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, we can tap into whatever.
Okay.
Sensitive.
Okay.
Real,
okay.
Yeah,
okay. I mean, I figured you'd be a pretty open book. So
open book, you know how it is.
Yeah, and that's probably part of your success too, because I think a lot of times people want to get into what you do, but they're not ready to put themselves out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the only way you learn who you are.
Yeah.
I learned that, like, you know what I'm saying? When you try to give people what you think they want, then now you kind of living and thinking for them. You know what I'm saying? So once you put your raw self out there, you put yourself out there as you come, then you get a genuine, honest response.
Yeah. That's what's up. So yeah, man, let's get started, man. Hey, yo, man, welcome to the 280 Plus podcast. I'm your host, Slows Def, and I'm here, man, with a very special guest. Like, this is major, man. This is big time. Yo, brother, introduce yourself, man.
What's up, man? YC's on, Terrence Green, Lil T, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Talk about it.
You know, internet known, raw swagger, all that good stuff, man. I ain't doing my thing, 717 representative, you heard?
Yo, the inspiration, the hometown hero, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like you that boy, man. Like, and yo, you're definitely somebody that a lot of people look up to. Yeah, I think we all proud of you. Like, you know what I mean? I can't, if you a hater against you, like you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing to hate over here. Like, and, I was gonna say, man, like, you know, around the way we know him as Lil T, you know what I mean? But he ain't little no more, you know what I mean? He a little bimp, but he ain't little.
I got a little taller.
And I see him active in the gym, man. We can maybe talk about that type of stuff too.
Them games.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yo, I known this guy forever. Like, I known this guy since I was yay high, actually. You know what I'm saying? I remember when y'all lived over on Duke Street. You know what I mean? Like, way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Then out east, whatever. I even remember spending the night at the house over out east. You know
I mean? You went. I remember this vividly because I don't think I ever gone. You and my brother went like nightlife miniature golfing.
Okay,
For something that's back in the day, and I didn't get to go. I'm still mad at y'all. It was your like birthday or something like.
Okay, yeah. Well, remember they used to have the indoor like mini golf course at Delco Plaza, like way back in the day. Like, they had some shit. So that's what's up. Yeah, we played football together, played with your brother.
Didn't y'all fight one time?
Yeah, we definitely fought.
One time, I think y'all got at it one time. I was like, oh shit, y'all.
Yeah. And I remember spending night at your house, and y'all had the, like, I seen the Thriller video before, but like y'all had the movie. Like, I don't remember if you had the VHS. Y'all had the fucking movie, the one that was like kind of was scary a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
movie, a scary film. Like, we used to watch that kind of like a movie.
Yeah, like that shit was crazy. So, like, you know what I mean? Way back, man. So you know, it wouldn't be right though. You know what I mean? If I talk to you without mentioning your brother, you know what I'm saying? And but can you speak to like your relationship and you know, kind of like how, in what ways is he like a source of motivation for you today?
Oh man, it was weird. We was competitive growing up, so we pushed each other. Like, we competed in everything. It was always who won, who was the fastest, who's the strongest, who eats the most, who eats the least,
eats the most.
He clearly ate the most. He ate his food and my food.
Oh shit.
But we kind of
that's like, why he was little. That's why you was
that's why I'm kidding. He was always full. He used to eat my food too. But we just grew up competing a lot. So it kind of helped us be prepared for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bumped heads a lot, you know what I mean? Because we just always wanted to be the best at what we were doing. So it developed a bond for us to just be our best selves. On that note, you know, something I get from him is like courage and strength. You know, I was the most athletic, I was the most skilled, I was the most artsy one, but he had the biggest balls. He had the courage, he had the confidence to believe he could do anything he wanted, even if he couldn't do it, not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you get that from him, you saying?
I get that from him now. Because his thing, like, I used to just watch how he just would just reach for things. I used to be like, bro, that's not even close to your radar. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I don't care, I figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when he would get mad, he would always big me up and tell me how talented I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I did start sleeping on myself, he would always say, chin up. That's something I carry with me. And he'd be like, yo, chin up, bro. Don't never let him see you worried. Don't ever let him see you stressing. Don't let him like that. Because a lot of people don't know. I make fun of this all the time, but my brother was like one of the brokest dudes in the town. Okay?
Oh my God. I didn't know you was going there.
My brother was one of the brokest people in YC, on God. But you would never know. You would never know. Like that's the wild thing. Like he always found a way to get to the event. Someone would find a way to get him food, but like his thing was don't ever let him see you struggling. Don't ever let him see you weak. You know, it's not a front. It's just y'all don't need to know where I'm at right now, what I'm going through. So that state of mind, you know, helps me out here because LA is hard, bro. It's so hard out here. It's expensive. You know what I'm saying? And you can get caught up in the smoke and mirrors by seeing what looks like success, what looks like money and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So once I understood to just block all that out, keep that out of my radar, you know, things kind of, it helped me like make the best out of what I got.
Okay.
So I can keep going. So having that headache, you know, with him, like of losing him, but having the ability to tap into his state of mind, I guess you say, it helps out a lot because I hear it all the time now. I hear people talk about me the way I used to talk about him.
Okay.
How I feel like the message made sense and it's starting to show because like they're like, you really not scared, you really not this, you really got courage, you really don't get upset about like you really, and I'm like, damn, that's my brother. That's my brother.
Damn, that's real.
I give him all the love in that regards. And you know, he told me to go out here and do my thing. He's like, bro, go out there and kill it, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, just get me a job, you know, as soon as you hit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's, you know, that's the part that just kind of hurts a little bit.
Cause you know, like right now you would have him in a good position.
This would be the time where I'd be like, yo, you trying to move?
Yeah.
Trying to come on, I could use the help. You know what I mean? Like,
so you didn't have a relationship like you weren't fearing that it would be a relationship like Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes and did you see that yet? Did you see the Kevin Hart?
I'm actually starting that tonight.
Okay. All right. So
I've been watching so many things I didn't get
to
yeah. But actually, I literally was about to start it last night.
Okay.
Early to watch the game, so I'm gonna start it tonight.
Yeah.
Our relationship was it was rocky in a sense of, you know, you grew up in the same areas as you know what we grew up around.
Yeah.
So like, I partake in things like that. You know what I'm saying? I did engage in some things, but I was also a good student. I was good during the daytime.
Yeah.
So once I started to believe more and more in the good, I started to veer away from that nighttime stuff.
Okay.
And then that's kind of where we bumped heads because he's like, yo, don't act like you ain't out here. Don't act. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm gonna try to do something. So that was our only little moment, you know what I'm saying? But he was always supporting me, showing love,
blessing me,
talking highly of me and stuff like that. So
that's good, man. That's positive. What's and well, because you said you don't mind talking about anything, and I did have this on here, but what's the current relationship with you and your pops, man? Because I know that has been rocky over the years. You know what I'm saying? And like, wasn't there a time where your brother lived with your dad and then you live with your mom? Like, I mean, and did that cause any friction back in the day with you and your brother? Like
we had our little frictions, you know what I'm saying? Because of that. I mean, anytime your parents split up, because that's all we know. So I've never seen my mom with any other man, you know, as a child. I never seen my dad with no other girl as a child. It was just a family. So when they split up, you know, me and my brother kind of chose different parents in a sense. I chose to go with my mom because we had to go to shelter first. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. And I kind of was riding for my mom in the sense of I was a little bit older. My brother really didn't know much. So he was younger. So he would just be like, I feel like daddy's alone. So you know, he was a good dad to us. So it wasn't like he wasn't in our lives. You know? Him and my mom was like this. Him and my mom was like that. Yep. So it trickled down to us. So when they split up, he stayed with dad just because that's who he was mainly around as a kid. And I was with mom because whenever they were split up and moms had to go to like hotel, shelter.
You was the one that had to have her back.
With mom, you know what I'm saying? So it just caused that. So when they split, it kind of made sense. You know what I mean? The relationship with my pop has always been rocky, but it's never been bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, like God blessed me with an ability to see that he wasn't a bad dad. He was just a man who wasn't ready to be a father. And he was going through his own things as an adult. Cause I look at it now, like there's no way I could have a kid right now. Like it would throw me would throw me off. It would, and I have some of my dad's ways, so I can see his fears. I can see that if a child came into this, it would be bigger than what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I understood his problems when he didn't know I did.
Okay. Okay.
But what messes up him is he kind of looks at me like, why you still like, why you still love me? Why you still like do all these things?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I don't hold them against you. I'm an adult now.
Like, so he almost feels guilty or maybe remorseful for maybe certain things.
He does.
And but he hasn't gotten over it. Like,
he's so cool and stubborn that like he's not gonna feel bad for it. He's just gonna be like, why y'all still around? Why y'all still this? You know what I mean? So, but you know, we still talk. I still reach out. He picks up. We talk on the phone for hours. We talk all the time. You know what I mean? He just has questions because I was able to explore the world a little bit more, and through therapy and stuff like that. I've been getting help since I was a kid. I've been very vocal about what I experienced since I was a kid. I've always tried to encourage my friends to get help and vocalize things, you know what I'm saying? So my open book gift from God kind of saved me through a lot of things. I don't have to question much. I don't have to wonder, because I know what I experienced as a kid, a lot of kids experience. That doesn't mean it's okay.
True. Yeah.
I wasn't alone. So I was able to talk, reach out to people and get help. And actually help my parents. I encouraged my mom to leave. You know, and that possibly saved her life. You know,
talk about it.
That doesn't take away who my dad is to me. I saved both of them. I got out of a chaotic ass household, and so they could start, you know, becoming better versions of themselves.
That's real, man.
Yeah, so that was my gift. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? So I was always able to look at my dad, not for what he didn't do, but just for who he is and learn from it. There's so many things about him that I got, like my drive to be talented, artsy, athletic, to be the best, to be clean, to be a Steelers fan, you know. Him, you know what I mean? So it's just more so the like mental health stuff and the upbringing he had. The things he went through is what caused him to go down that road with my mom. So I was able to be blessed with, I guess you could say, a gift to recognize what not to do.
That foresight almost. That's big. That's big. And it's always good to be able to kind of like see that type of things. Cause most of our dads and our parents are flawed. And I think today's day and age, we're able to kind of see that, whatever, but not necessarily absolve them for things that they've done, but like understand, like, yo, all right. And then and once you have that understanding, it helps you not to repeat those things. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that, they came from a day, day and age where those cycles just continue because they didn't talk about those things and
at all.
I mean, so wilding, like, you know what I mean? But if you knew better, you do better, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. That's good. That's deep. So moving on, man. So I went to your IMDb and like, yo, it's crazy because when you're big, like niggas don't know, man. When you big, that's when you got an IMDb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could Google people and things like that, whatever. But my man's is in the acting world, whatever. So I was like, oh, I know he got IMDb, and that's Internet Movie Database for y'all. Those of y'all don't know. One thing
you're gonna laugh at me because I never know what that stood for.
For real? Would you tell me? Just
I never guessed.
Guess. Come on.
I promise you, I would say if I had to guess, I would say international. I would say movie.
International movie. He was like, DB, that fucked me up right there. Like,
DB got me
defensive back. Like that's that's the only DB you know, right? Like Rod Woodson, right? Like throwback, right? So my man, but one thing on that, it makes me smile is that, like, I mean, you still you put that you're from York, PA, and things like that, and because there's times where people, they experience a certain amount of success, and I think what happens is if they're from a small town, they attach their name to like the nearest big city, you know what I mean, whatever, and
sometimes,
and like they'll be like, oh, I'm from Philly, and then it's like, you know, then people that know you pull your car like, bro, you ain't from Philly. Like, you ain't from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
so we had to face a fine line. So I think my case is a little bit different.
Okay.
I lived in Philly for years too.
Okay, okay.
So it throws it. So what I do is I noticed being that it's York. When I went to Atlanta first, all right, this is the thing. All right, people are going to get this thrown. When you say anybody from York knows, you say I'm from York, like New York.
New York. Yeah.
So in this Hollywood shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so fast that you don't have time to be like, yo, I'm from PA. Or I say I'm from
just PA.
I'm like that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they be like, you an East Coast kid, you an East Coast. So to not say New York, we say Philly. Okay. Or I say a little town right outside of Philly.
Okay.
But it only registers as Philly.
Philly. Yeah.
That's fair. When people get to like know me in passing, you will hear Philly. You know what I'm saying? I also got real estate there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I put in years. I'm born and raised in York, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you doing passing and all that, like it don't come by fast. Like,
of course,
Say out. I think it would be easier if it wasn't York. If it just said something else, like
if it was a different name,
a different name. It's the York part because people like I'm like, where'd you hear new? I never said.
I never said new. I never said
York. Like you should, you know. But you know, some people even think Philly's in New York.
Oh, come on.
You think Philly and Pittsburgh in New York, but you'd be surprised with the shit that I hear out here.
Oh,
but yeah, so there's a fine line. So what I do is I ain't gonna lie, I gauge it. I gauge how I like interact. If it's passing, you go and catch Philly most of the time.
Yeah.
Most people want to pick my brain. I'm like, I'm in passing. Like, let's take this quick picture, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And Meek's like one of my like favorite. So like,
okay.
You go crazy on Meek, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a Philly boy right there.
Yeah, because he might not saying that he's not hot other places, but he might not resonate the same way down in Atlanta, out in LA.
They just associate Meek with Philly. So it's like if he's getting play in LA and all that, the most people get hype are like PA people, East Coast people.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much how it is. So yeah, I get that. No, trust me. Yeah. You'll catch it. There's that fine line.
You gotta find. Okay, all right. Yeah, I probably. Well, I actually have.
But don't get it
Philly though. Like, I mean, I'm like, yeah.
I rep York, PA. Like,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I be like, yo, I'm from a little town, 717, born and raised. I
think it makes your story greater to me. You know what I mean? Because it's like
a lot. Like I tell people all the time, like York, bro. Because I did this thing, bro. Shout outs to York. The mayor gave me a proclamation.
Okay.
To the city. That's like a letter stamp from the mayor saying that, like, yo, York recognized me for the things that I did. It was crazy. It was really wild. But I always give thanks because York like made me. And I know you hear that, yo, where you from that made you fall? Don't forget all that. I know I'm proud of these things. Yeah. So one of the things that like I love saying about York is like when I say York made me who I am, like I take pride in that because like my instincts, my risks, like the way I treat people, the way I go about things, the way everything personality wise, characteristic wise.
Yeah.
I learned from people in York.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't the most gangster state, but it taught me how to be aware of what I was
definitely doing. Street smart. Yeah, definitely enough street smarts to get you by. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm like, yo, York taught me so much, man. Like, and there's people there that are talented with wisdom and there's, athletes and all. I learned so much that like I could never not credit York for who I am. Yeah. Like that's the one thing that I'm like, I'm proud to say it. Now in passing, somebody, where you from? Philly? Like something like that. But if you talking about, yo, where you from? Like what made you? I'm like, yo, I'm from this town called York, my nigga. Let me tell you something. This joke crazy. Like I love getting hyped for it. I think about my childhood. I think about everything I experienced. And like
BYC Red Raiders.
Oh, bro. Like everything, bro, it's so enlightening. And it's dope to know that I'm like, when I go home, I talk to the kids. I'm like, yo, this York made me able to make it in LA.
Yep.
All that, like, I can't do nothing. I'm stuck in York. I'm like, you stuck in York, but you can leave. You can leave and
you'll be all right.
Out there to get inspired by.
Yeah.
You can learn what to do out there. Like I went there kindergarten all the way up through high school, graduated, stayed there still till 21. That's when I left. So I didn't feel stuck. I just didn't know. The moment I was like, I want to do TV. I want to go to Atlanta. You gotta go to New York. You gotta, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I left with the skills I got from York. So it's not like I can credit anywhere else.
Yeah, true.
That's why I see right there, right here. That's all you see.
That's what's up. So getting into that though, you know what I mean? My man, he's known for dancing. He's known for acting. He even said you have some comedy in you, and I see that more on social media. But let's kind of start with dancing. All right. So in terms of dancing, obviously your resume speaks for itself, you know what I mean? And it's a long resume, man. Like my man has some accomplishments. He's been on TV, you know, he's gotten a lot of opportunities. But as times change, is dancing still like a viable way to like break through, you know what I mean, in entertainment? You know,
you actually make more money off dancing now than when I could. It's because of like TikTok and like Instagram and stuff like that. Whereas I started off dancing, and I've always wanted to act, but I never had no way in it. I never had a way in. I only started dancing because everyone in York was a rapper. Like respectfully, I say this respectfully so people can understand my intention.
Yeah.
All my friends were rappers in York, but none of them made it.
Yeah.
So it was really hard for me to kind of want to do that. Cause I'm like, I get inspired by success or what I see as success. So when I didn't see none of them being successful, I was like, how can I be successful in this rim? I still want to do some things. And then I came up on dancing, like got introduced in the club. I was like, you know, I can do a little something. But then I came across some dudes in Harrisburg who really got down.
Okay.
And they hit me with the, women love it, right? So I was like, women love it. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we took that. And then actually that first night I ever danced, we booked a job at the mall. Dude paid us $200 to come freestyle at the mall. And I was like, bruh, do we just get paid? He's like, yeah, you can get paid off dance. So I just put my foot on the gas. That started it. So that's what kind of inspired me to go to Atlanta, because I knew I couldn't do it in York. And you know, I was about to say Fiend. With Z Rich.
I was gonna ask you about that, like the time that you made that leap, like tell that story and stuff like that too.
Z Rich and I were going through a lot in York at that time. I had one of the toughest weeks of my life. Like almost lost my life, almost got locked up, got set up. It was a bunch of this. It was a real rough week that was enlightening me. You know what I mean? Got caught up in some crossfire that I wasn't even involved in. And it was like, yo, this is a wild week. I don't like it here. I feel like I'm about to die. Like something really happening. So Z Rich was working at the music shop, Echo Shop.
Exclusive music.
I went over there and was like, yo, what's up? He's like, I'm trying to move, bro. And I was already just on some like, I'll go anywhere. So when he said move, I was like, where? I'll go. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Like, Atlanta. I was like, yo, you my best friend, bro. Let's go. Like, let's go. We got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing. And I pursued dance mainly, you know what I mean? Because sorry, I forgot a really important part. I'm jumping all over the place.
Okay.
In that time, I had went to Philly.
Okay.
For a few years and was going back and forth. That's kind of where I was training in dance.
Okay.
Well, in the midst of that, like around the end of my training time period, that's when I had that exchange back at York, and you know, I was ready to dip. But we dipped, bro. We went straight to the A, got 9-to-5 jobs, got an apartment with cardboard boxes and air beds. We thugged it out, bro. We bought our beds from the thrift shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, out, bro, and like every dollar counted. So I started off dancing. That was my main thing. I was all over the clubs, taking classes, trying to just figure it out because I had no guidance. I didn't know what I was doing. And one thing I learned is like industry and goals, nobody knew what they was doing. Ain't no shortcut way of making it. They give you all this advice, but nobody's gonna do it unless you're not gonna learn that you throw yourself out there. I went out to clubs dancing, bro. I used to go to the club, bro. Jeezy, I went in front of his section at the club and just like, he was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, yo, I'm trying to be in a video.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They like, that's not how it goes, my boy. I was like, somebody teach me how does it go?
How does it go? Yeah, what do I got to do?
I
Yeah.
didn't know. And then so with Zach rapping, right? I used to go to showcase events with him.
Okay. Okay.
And you sign up as a rapper, right? And so I used to find showcase events on the low without him, right?
Yeah.
I'll sign up as a rapper, give him a CD, whatever song I liked on it,
Yeah.
right? And I would just go up and I'd be like, yo, what's up? It's Terrence Green, you know, about to do my thing. DJ, drop that shit, right?
Yeah.
They would drop it, and I dropped the mic and just started dancing. All right. And people would be like, yo, when you gonna rap? What is this? This nigga up here just dancing.
What's he doing? Like, yeah, fam, that's not the assignment. You know what I mean?
Like what is this? Like, what is that? So then like I would be done and they would be like, yo, you gonna rap? I'm like, nah, if y'all need me in a video, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
just mic drop. Like, if y'all need me, hit me up.
So that's how I like, and I had no guidance. People was like, yo, you need to go to a dance studio, take a dance class, and all that. I was like, I don't know, what's that? You know,
yeah.
Like I would have never even heard that advice had I not went to the A.
Okay.
None of that would have happened if I didn't just put myself out there. So it's just trial and error, bro. Like I'll try a million times if it mean enough.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what got me into it. Like once I found the dance studio, they saw the light in me, and then they started guiding me, you know, the right way.
That's what's up. So when it comes to dancing, what experience or moment stands out to you the most? You know what I mean? Because, you know, it says you traveled the world, you perform with famous artists. Like what's that in terms of dancing? The pinnacle. What was the pinnacle for that?
Two moments. America's Best Dance Crew.
Okay.
I talk about that all the time. That was life-changing. That was my first time in LA. That was my first time doing a really big TV show. I've done shows, I've been on sets, you know, at that time, but that was the first time something was for me. And one fact is I almost didn't go on the show, bro.
Really?
Like, when we booked it, I was scared because it was my first time, and I wasn't embarrassed. I just felt like I didn't think I was worthy enough, and I'm explaining this why. Because I grew up dancing. I didn't start dancing until I was 19, 18. You know what I'm saying?
So see, I thought you was always a dancing little dude, man, back in the day. Like
I was shy.
What?
So check it out. I was shy in a sense of dance.
Okay.
Like, I was always outgoing, funny, and all that. Like we would have moments like at the skating rink, but the dancer was Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy,
really?
Teddy actually.
Yeah, Teddy. I just had Teddy on the episode, but yeah. So
Teddy actually danced, and Teddy, when we would go skating, Teddy used to be the one.
He was the one killing this shit.
And I would watch it and I'd be like, oh, I wish I could do it, but I can't. I would be scared. Or at the family events, I was cool with everybody who danced. My family would dance. My mom would tell you that. She's the one who cracked. She'd be like, Mira, T would never dance as a kid. I was always shy. Yeah. And it was when I turned 18, the dude says like, women like it. And I was like, women like it, shit, we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So dance crew, I almost turned it down because I was in a crew where a bunch of these people had started training since they were kids.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
So you had like, did you have like imposter syndrome, kind of like?
Yeah, like I was like, I'm new to this. I only been training less than a year. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to do this because, you know what I mean? There was like 20 million people gonna watch. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, like what? Like, yeah.
When I told a few friends, they was like, bro, you dumb as hell, bro. You tripping. I was like, all right. So I went on there and that was live. And so and that moment right there with dance and being able to travel, like when I traveled and I did a teaching tour, it was kind of eye-opening to see how many people really followed me and really cared and was really engaged in what I did. And like I got to go to Europe and teach dance. I got to go to Egypt.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? I was
dope.
Pyramids. Like I went to the Jamaica. I went to Nassau.
Okay.
You know,
Bahamas,
over there, like the Bahamas. I represented the United States Embassy as a dancer for like in Nassau. Like I was being rode around in like government.
What?
It's wild, bro. So those moments helped me be like, damn, I really earned a stamp in this dance world. Like I really made an imprint. So at that point, like from having no experience to getting to represent America and then going to like London and then being on TV and then a couple movies, I was like, all right, I've shown I'm good enough.
Okay.
So at that point, it's like, all right, how far can I go? I was like, LA is the land of all dreams. I was like, gotta go.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. So then let's get into acting. All right, let's talk about that. Let's kind of transition to that. And before we get into like kind of what you got going on, can we talk a little bit about representation? Because that's something that they talk about online a lot of times. It's a hot button topic. And when we talk about representation, we're talking about, you know, Black people getting opportunities to play in certain roles and things like that, or maybe being overlooked, even on the back end when it comes to like accolades and things like that. So like, can you just speak on any experiences that you have had in the acting world and in terms of like maybe being overlooked because of who you are or anything like that? Or is it all talent based?
Nah, being overlooked is probably the first feeling that almost made me quit.
Okay.
It's the first time. So I don't believe in quitting, man. I don't care if it's 1 in 500 odds. I'm going to try 499 times.
Okay.
But with this, my hardest moment was a few years ago when I was auditioning for lead roles, but I couldn't book any because I didn't have a name. So I missed out on a couple films. I'm not going to say the names because then you'll know the actors. So this reads are weird. But there's like 3 movies and 2 TV shows, a Mountain Dew commercial, a Doritos ad, and a Google ad. All together could have probably could have set my grandkids up.
Yeah.
I would have booked half of them.
So, but I'm saying, were you like, were you overlooked for white actors?
Okay. So I said that just to like money wise.
Yeah.
So those checks would have set my grandkids up for life.
That's crazy.
I didn't get it because 3 of them said I didn't have a name. 2 of them said, and not having a name meaning that like DVD would have my face and her face, which the girl in that film had a name.
Yeah.
So, like you wouldn't be able to carry it. They was like, you're more talented.
You can't be top billing yet. Yeah, I mean,
like, you're not up there yet.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, how you get up there?
Yeah, like how you get up? Like
you gotta book a job. Mountain Dew said they flipped a coin. They was stuck between me and a guy. They were torn. It was like between a cool guy and a scruffy guy, like a scruffy dude.
Yeah.
Which way they wanted to go, so they flipped a coin. I was like, flip it again. Best out of 3. Can
I get rock, paper, scissors? Something like, run that back. Like,
so that stuff, like, you gotta also know, like, this is called show business. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? And when it goes into booking shows, now that I'm on a few of them, I understand lighting, skin tone, eyebrows, hair texture, hair color, height, all these, your accent, your teeth, your mustache, your beard, the marks on your face. You know what I'm saying? All these play a factor in how you book in a role. Like how the light hits you. What is it? The light hits you. Like you got a lighting test. Chemistry. Do you even get along with the people? Can she play your girlfriend?
Yeah.
And like there's so many factors that go into booking a role that at this point now, as talent, you have to realize your only duty is to be prepared and audition the best way you can. That's it.
Okay.
There's so many reasons why you can't book a role that is out of your hands. Because you might have a show, you might like me. So say you wrote a show, you like me. I want Terrence to be my lead guy.
Yeah.
Cool. But now you're on a network, like pick any network or just fucking a network. So now you got a network like TNT.
Yeah.
TNT might think, nah, I got somebody else, but it's your show.
Yeah.
You know, like I want him, I'm creating the show, but it's like, well, the network, the housing platform doesn't like it. But then you got who's producing the show, which is like a Lionsgate.
Yeah.
Lionsgate might say, I got this other guy we like. So now you got the network, the creator, the producer, all with different people in mind. Now y'all got to all agree on something.
Oh man.
Yep. Then you got the director.
Yep.
Who's got say so? Then you got who's gonna be playing my girlfriend. All these factors play into who do we get for that one guy. You know what I'm saying? So when I learned that, it's like I can't put that on me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what do I have? I have no say so in that.
Yeah.
So that was the learning point, and it took for me to book my first role to learn that.
Okay.
Like, I'm killing this. I'm killing. They gotta book me. They gotta book me. It says guy, tattoos, good smile, curly hair, funny. Nigga, that's me.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
And then you go in the room and there's 55 views.
Yo, that's fucking sick. Like
not only that, there's 55 views in that hour. Rigo, the role that I'm on right now, my biggest role right now, Rigo.
And we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna tap into that right now. But they saw 8,000 people for my spot.
What?
8,000.
8,000.
I'm one out of 8,000. So at that point,
that's big, man.
That's big.
That's big, man.
When you understand those odds,
you
gotta understand you gotta take this craft serious, and you gotta give it your best at all times. Because if you can't do it in that split second, 7,999 other people.
All right, and so we are going to get into what you got going on in the acting world, but like I do have like a pet peeve, and I feel like I don't have nobody to talk to about this other than an actual actor. So like, yo, one thing, and we talked about representation. You talked about how like it's like an odds thing a lot of times, but like I feel like one of my biggest pet peeves though right now in Hollywood is not only that when we talk about representation, it gets deeper than that. It's nowadays you don't even have Black American actors getting roles. I mean, you could maybe disagree.
I hear it, and I see it.
So, but what I wonder, because think about the 90s, right? Think about like just all the movies that were made by, and the representation and all the Black actors and that we had. And I feel like nowadays the biggest stars are foreign Black actors. It feels like, other than the veterans, like your Morgan Freemans and Denzels and stuff like that. I feel like your bigger stars now and rising stars are these foreign Black actors. And I'm like, is it a talent thing? Do these people have different relationships? Then I wonder, like, is it like actor training? Are we not getting like Black American? Like, are we not getting like the proper training? I mean, like, what's our farm system looking like? Like,
all that.
Okay.
It's honestly a little bit all of that. Like, relationships play a big factor and things like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, these guys are talented.
No doubt. But can't a brother from America play Fred Hampton? Can't a sister from America play Harriet Tubman? Like shit like that. Like that type of shit blows my mind. That makes sense.
But at the same time, it's like, all right, if I book a role playing an NBA player, then you can sit here and say, can't we get a dude who was in the league to play that?
True. All right. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I understand the worry. Like, it makes sense. Like, yo, why can't we get an American? Like, why can't we get a home soil? But it's like, these people, half the time, we don't even know they're foreign until they get on a talk show.
Yeah, but still, does that change anything?
Like, I gotta give credit to the art.
Okay.
I air myself out right now. I'm not a rapper.
Okay. Oh, because you play a rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
I ain't got no music out there in the world, but I'm playing a whole rapper that's that's beefing with Neyo, one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a rapper at home that's saying, why can't you get a rapper to play that role?
But you still have to be able to act, and I feel like there's a lot of young guys that are great actors.
Okay. I can rap, and I proved it to them, and they didn't have to question it.
Okay.
So when I'm pretty sure when these people audition for their role, people are like, oh, they can act.
Yeah.
Act. So if they doing the job, cool. I understand. I know there's a guy out there that can play these roles.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta put in God, timing, like the casting, the director, the network, all these things, all these factors play, the writers, casting is a whole nother department from who wrote the film.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair point, because it just feels like, if you are like the young black actors that are up and coming, it's like their biggest opportunity is going to be on a BT show or Tyler Perry. Like they don't get to be damn, Snowfall. They don't get to be Franklin Saint. You know what I mean? They don't get to be Spencer James on fucking All American, like, stuff like that. And it's like, yo, what the hell? Like,
no, I get it, man. Like it makes complete sense, but like you said, when like I said earlier, when you understand the business side of it and you understand what goes into booking just one role, or you let alone filling a whole show, like there's so many factors at play. You can just only hope for the best. You hope you get a chance to even audition for it. By all means, I'm pretty sure there's a dude in Texas, black dude, that can come out here and kill the game.
Yeah.
That dude in Texas going to LA, New York, or putting his content out there, building these relationships to hit the radars. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that go involved in it that's like, it's really hard for me to explain how I booked my role. It took me almost 4 months to book it.
Wow.
I auditioned every 8 to 10 days for like 5 roles. I've tried out for every role on that show except one.
Ah, okay.
And so it's like they were playing chess with me too. Like, where can we put him?
Like, so they knew they wanted you, but where does he fit? I mean, so
yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So like, it's just one of them things, you gotta trust God, timing, and then just do the work. Just do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just do it.
Okay. So let's talk about Step Up High Water a little bit, and that's definitely your longest recurring role to date, right? You know what I mean?
Regular.
And so how did you even hear about an opportunity like that? Like, was it relationships? Was it just, did you walk in? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like you got a crazy story. Like,
it's actually really funny, bro. So my agent at the time, which is younger than me, my agent was living on my couch, like this very couch right back behind me.
Your agent was living on your couch?
He was living on my couch.
Okay. So he was an agent at the time, or he's your agent nowadays?
I believed in him back then.
Oh, that's real, man.
He had the plugs, he just didn't have the success.
He didn't have the name, maybe. Like
the agency was small.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The talent list was small. We had the people who he had signed were working, but no one had really hit on like a big role yet. So I believe they could find the work. That's all I need. I just needed to, book it. We at the crib chilling. A couple of my dancer friends came over sweating. And I was like, what was y'all at? They was like, bro, it was an audition for some show called Step Up, bro. They trying to make a TV show now, right? And I'm like, audition? I look at my agent like
bro,
why did I not know about this? So
I Step Up, that's my lane. Like,
I just hear him on the keyboards going crazy.
Yeah.
Looking it up. So he looks it up, finds it, and ends up sending me it. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yeah, I got it. So I got it that next week. And I went in there, and they picked me to keep going back, call back after call back. Numerous roles, dance, rap, act, dance, rap, act. It was a lot of factors that just went into it. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
I got the phone call while I was shooting a short film for free. It was
Okay.
like a video online, because I was filming a short film in the hills with like one camera, and then they pulled up on me and called me with it. Bro, I broke down on my knees, bro. I fell out. Because that was like at the end of me missing out on all those jobs that I had said earlier.
Okay.
So I was about to give up, bro. I was about to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and do what? I
don't know. That's why I didn't quit, because I
Dude.
So what I did was I had a nervous breakdown at a diner that some lady kind of like saved me from.
Oh,
like
shit.
I was really going through when I had got the last call that they was going with somebody else. I just got tired. I was like, why am I not making, like, what do I need to do? They keep telling me I don't have a name, but unless y'all give me a name, I ain't gonna make it. I'm just gonna be a talented ass dude that's never gonna get a shot. And they're all over the world. They're all over the world. They exist. And I was like, I'm definitely about to be one of them.
Yeah.
I just started crying, bro. Like I remember, bro, I'd start crying and just talking to God like in the public diner, like weeping, bro. Like, like what the fuck you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I was happy, bro. And some lady came up to me and was like, put her hand on my back. Was like, "Are you Terrence Green?" And I was like, "Yeah." Why? And she goes, "I'm a casting director, and I just want to tell you, keep going, don't stop." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "You auditioned for me a little while ago. We didn't pick you." And I was like, "Yeah, no one does. No one."
Oh no, yo, shit.
And she goes, "I understand, sweetheart, but this is the game. This is the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep trying. Please don't quit." I was like, "All right." Went in there and dead ass, as soon as I got in the car, got the call about shooting the short film like the next day.
Okay.
I went to set and then we got the call that I got it.
Nice.
It was just like, wow. You know what I mean? So that right there was eye like opening. Cause I don't know how to quit, bro. I just be wanting to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to quit.
Yeah. That's good. That's powerful though, man. So yo, speaking of that role and stuff like that, and just in acting, like what's it like playing, like, all right, so you were in your 30s, right? Like, and you're playing like a young boy, like, you know what I mean? Like you're playing like a high school kid, right? Like, and I just like, what is that like? You know what I mean? And like it's crazy because it's so common. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't know the ages of these actors, and then you find out like
they're not gonna know my age either. You're gonna take the 30s out of this one.
All right.
I'll talk about
I got you. My bad, man. My bad.
No, it's okay. Because it's online, you can't hide it.
Okay? Yeah.
But no, I play young. I play younger a lot because I look younger than my age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My advantage in that is I have the wisdom and I understand what it's like to be 21, 20, 19. Yeah. I understand what I was thinking back then. I understand what they thinking now at that age. And my advantage from a production standpoint is, would you rather hire a 19-year-old that's 19 or a 25-year-old that's 19?
Yeah.
19, because the 25-year-old is more likely to be responsible enough. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be as high risk. So you start playing younger roles. When you book somebody younger, that's a high risk. You know what I mean? So there was 2 roles. Being Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Those were the roles that were younger, but it was easier because I knew what 18-year-olds were thinking at the time. I remember when I was going for being Mary Jane.
Calhoun Jeffries, right? That was your name on it? Yeah. What a name. Like, what kind of
like, other dude that they was going for was actually like 17, bro.
Oh, really?
Like a baby, right?
Oh, for real.
So they was asking me stuff about that year or whatever, and I was just like, I understood it more. I think that's why I got it.
Okay. Like, yeah, you could get inside the role a little bit more.
And no one's ever gonna look at me as like a father on film right now.
Yeah, nah, you can't. You ain't nobody's pops.
This voice ain't deep. This ain't daddy like, go to bed, son. That shit ain't.
Right.
That ain't it. So like, you gotta know where you win. You gotta know where you could win. Know where will leave you. So I think I get now is like police academy.
Yeah.
Like first year out of school.
Okay.
That's as old as I can play right now.
That's okay. All right. So that means that you got longevity though, because like, you know what I mean,
I'm gonna be here for a while.
You're gonna be able to stretch this joint out now. Like, that's what's up, man. And it's crazy. I think with acting, one thing I notice is that it's really a long game, because like, yo, some actors, they don't really become like who they are until they're like 50, until they're like, you know what I mean? Some people till they're 60, and you be like, yo, like this person is that, but it's like, yo, but then they've been in these like little roles like for the last 20 years, but like they don't become that person until like, you know, ripe into their age, but like you wouldn't even know how old they are because
that's the part I love. Like the moment I started working for real, because God bless me, man. Like he gave me some roles to let me know, like, hey, this is different.
Yeah.
Most people don't hit this quick. You know what I'm saying? So when I got in it and I'm booking, like I'm playing these lead roles, I'm learning from these people who've been in the game 30 years, you know what I'm saying, still waiting on that lead. And I'm just like, woo. But I'm like, I would wait on that too. You know what I mean? Because the feeling I get from playing a lead is out of this world. It's out of this world. You know what I mean? So if you're okay with the like process of learning how things go, and you're okay with just falling in love with the craft first, man, like the outcome and the accolades and all that, that's just a part of it. But like you gotta really love this shit, bro. Like I really love creating. I really love being on film. I really love acting out scenes. I really love it.
Being like, on set.
If I got rich, if I got billions today, all I would do is make films.
Okay.
I mean, so that's the part that I love. A lot of people do because you know you get popular and all this. That's cool, but like you know me, man. Everybody knew who I was since I was a kid. That ain't nothing new. That ain't the. I'm not fiending attention. I've been getting that since I was born. I really want to be. I really get happy acting. I really get happy being on set. I really get happy looking at scripts. As weird as it is.
That's good, man. That's good. So, and you have this important, because I ended up watching the pilot today because I was like, I was gonna probably watch that a long time ago, and then you know me and you trying to get this situated. I was like, yo, I'm gonna watch the whole series and I'm gonna be whatever. And then I was like, wait, and I didn't know when we was gonna do this. So then I'm like, I'm gonna watch this pilot, see what it is. Because I ain't gonna lie, like that genre, like the dance, like stuff like that, wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. Yeah, but it's actually a good show. Like the pilot, I'm gonna keep watching it.
That's the part I catch folks off guard with. Yeah, because the response, if a lot of people know the like Step Up franchise, they're just like, oh, you're a dance movie. The dance, they're gonna be good dancing, but the acting's and the storylines a little like that's what I've been hearing a lot. But everybody who watches the show say that every time. They be like, wow, the show's actually good.
And not no shade. I mean,
no, it's not. It's just that's not what you expect. That's not what you're, like you said, cup of tea. That's not what you would aim for. But that's why I love the writers and the people who are involved in the show, because they took the whole franchise image and made it something different. And then if you get to like season 2, you about to be completely locked in, because they gave us the green light to go further. And then season 3 gonna drop on Starz. That one
because that's how I'm watching it now. I'm watching it on Starz, on the Starz app, whatever. So
season 3, bro, I can't wait for that to come out, because 2 caught me off guard. I thought we were gonna be done at 2.
Okay.
But it's
so there. All right, that's good. That's good information, because like I didn't see anything. Like I didn't know when another season was coming. So it's still on the air.
We shot 3. We already shot.
Okay, that's post production.
Now they're in post right now doing what they do. So promo on that'll start real soon.
Okay.
So
so what does that role mean to you? Yeah, I mean, like this Rigo Octavio dude. Like, what does that role mean to you, man? Like,
honestly, man, it's like exaggerated teenage life that I went through.
Okay.
It really helped me see a lot of my younger ways. It really helped me see a lot of things I used to agree with, and I don't really agree with now. And you get to inspire people, man. Like the amount of lives that I've touched, the amount of emails that I received from playing this role, the amount of love, the amount of confidence I've given to my friends. Like I said, I had a bunch of friends who didn't really make it in rap. And then out of nowhere, the kid who never rapped now has 5 songs with Timbaland. I got 2 songs written by Neyo. I got another song.
So when you're getting into this, because I guess that character does make music, Rigo.
He's a whole rapper.
So and you have actual music credits. Like I could Spotify those songs.
You can search Terrence Green right now, and my music will show up.
What the fuck? Oh, I ain't even know it. See, that's a good spoiler. That's a good spoiler.
Yeah, full-blown licensed like artist now. Like
what?
ASCAP and all that.
Let's say you getting ASCAP checks. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, yo.
And I got like songs written by Pooh Bear. He did the first song I ever did. Like one of the biggest writers in the game. What I mean? Like it's just wild. But I would have never gotten this experience had I not put myself out on that limb.
Yep.
Told him I was a rapper and I can rap. You know what I'm saying? So, shout outs to the Meek Mill verse I used when I tried out. And you know what I mean? It just worked out by just going out, taking that risk, man, putting yourself out there.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And speaking of like the concept of high water and things like the school itself and the concept of it, like, are there like in real life, are there a lot of schools like that? You know what I mean? Like these apprentice. So, but like, did they take you from 16 to 25? Like, cause I was like, wow, that's kind of big. Like you got to go in there with your GED.
Yeah, they have programs and systems, and now like even with like the LeBron school, things like that. So the like government and people are finding ways to open up schools for kids to where they can legit count as like a grade, and they can go into this, and it doesn't have to be K through 12 and then college right away. Like there are actual programs that you can do homeschool and then homeschool to go into art school.
Okay.
Because I know there's kids who have homeschool and they come to the gym every day and they training to be athletes.
Yeah.
Part of school.
Okay. Like, like you got like IMG Academy or some shit like that. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So they have stuff like that with the arts. I think even in Canada, don't quote me on this one, but I think you can get like a grant, like, and if you like create, if you're an artist, like you can get a grant where you like live almost rent free or bill free.
So people would talk about like a school like that, and that's like probably like a dream come true. Like, is something like that only available if like a Sage Odom, so to speak, like a rich person kind of puts something like that together, or is that like?
I think so, because they don't. Like, the system wants you to go K through 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes somebody like a LeBron James to open up a LeBron school. Fund or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I tried to open up a dance program in York. They didn't. I tried to open a dance school in York.
Yeah.
They opened up a dance studio. I was like, no, I want a school.
Yeah.
I don't want people to come after school and try to learn some more. Like I want this to count as their grades. And they're like, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Okay. So the world, like in general, obviously these things exist, but they're not ready for this type of
not completely yet.
Okay. And then let's talk about just with acting, whatever, like just the struggling, like the sacrifices that you've had to make, like that struggling artist life. You know what I mean? Like, can you speak on some of those sacrifices and maybe like some advice for those that are truly invested in following their dreams in entertainment? Because I think, you know what I mean, a lot of people, you know, and I said this in the beginning, like, you know, they want this, or they say they want this, but they're not really ready to like make those moves to do those things. Like,
I really love the craft.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people, they mistake. Like Denzel is one of the GOATs, right?
Okay.
But like he really loves the craft.
He really loves it. Okay.
He don't care about being everywhere. He don't care about being liked by everybody. He don't care about that. He cares for great work. I just saw a clip of him and Jamie Foxx where they was talking about people trying to be seen all the time. Like, yo, do you think the actor who's at all these events is hurting himself? He's like, you know, a good actor doesn't have to tell people he's good. His work does. So when people watch me, they gonna talk about me. I don't need to go around telling everybody what I did, what I'm doing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then, like, my work ain't even reaching y'all. Let me let the work do it.
Yeah.
But as far as like just the whole struggling side and what you gotta like sacrifice, bro, you lose out on so much, man. Family time, friends, money, food, you know, time, women, you know what I'm saying? All these things you gotta say no to, man. I just got into it like 6 of my friends last night. Not even nothing bad. It was just like 4 of them was having a game night and they was like, come over. And I was like, I can't, I'm trying to learn how to do the stream.
Yeah.
Learn how to do the layouts. I don't have a team doing
rap.
You know what I'm saying? So then I had a homegirl trying to kick it. I was like, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't do none of these things. I got friends that wanted me to go out with them. I'm like, I can't go out, bro. I gotta learn. I got you today. I got the stream earlier, so I had to you know, sacrifice all my fun time just so I can stay up all night reading books and YouTube links on how to, you know, upload a stream and stuff like that. I got cousins back home that think I'm like the biggest thing in the world. I'm like great, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I missed their kindergarten. I missed their, you know, all the way up to like 6th grade. Some of them are in high school. Some of them like they now your age out of school. I missed the last 10 years of that.
Yeah.
But I got a good family that, you know, they reassured me that what I'm doing now is having more of an impact on their life than being there.
Yeah.
Being that cousin that takes them to the mall or
so
something.
Yeah.
Nothing against them. It's just saying it's like, yo, T, don't get so like lonely and in your head that you think you hurting.
Yeah.
You're changing. So, you know, you gotta, it's all mind. You gotta have tough skin. You're gonna get judged, you get talked about, you know, you might think you killed someone. It is completely wrong.
Okay.
You know, I'd be able to deal with that. I grew up the coach player way. That's why I always say it. The player coach way, meaning like when the coach will just tell you straight up, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So I'm used to it. But like if you hear no's or you're not the one or you're too tall or you're too short, you're too thin, you're too big out here, that could send people down a dark path. And I'm like, you can't think like that. That's part of the game.
Part of the game.
They're not gonna pick you. Like my beard. When I
what'd you say? Your what?
Beard,
nigga. What?
Hair. I shave.
Oh, okay. You do got a beard?
I got it. It don't connect all the way. It don't connect all the way, but I don't want it. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't want it. I could.
That's gonna fuck up the bag, ain't
it? Yeah, I think it is. You know what I mean? But like even with this, like I shaved this off because it knocks off 5 years.
There you go.
If I send in a tape with this on, I gotta keep in mind this might not be it.
Yeah, this ain't prepubescent no more. You know what I'm saying? That.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
All things play a factor, but you sacrifice a lot, man. Time, money, you risking anything, you investing. I pay for all this shit in here because I can't afford to just go to studios and do my tapes. So I had to like drop my bread on that, but I love it. Like I love sitting in here. Like I love it, bro. I love doing this. I love it so much that I do it for free if I didn't have to worry about bills.
Yep. That's what's up. And we kind of spoke on it a little bit, and this is going to wrap up this part of the conversation. And we got just a little bit more than after that. But so let's talk about like, so if success in the entertainment world was on a pie chart, and we had these categories, right? We had, just say we have hard work, talent, who you know, and then luck. What percentage do those 4 things kind of get on a pie chart, do you think? Like
it's hard because the perception is big. It's how you see them things. So I can tell you like this. I've said it. Relationships play a big factor. You meet people, you network, build your relationships. By all means, I encourage it all the time.
Yeah.
Build your relationships. However, being Mary Jane, Step Up, America's Best Dance Crew, Footloose, the 2 films that I did, none of them knew who I was.
Okay.
So there was no relationship involved.
Yeah.
But there's a couple events that I host now because they know who I am. So relationships play. And hard work to me, you said, name them again?
So I said hard work, talent, the people you know, your relationships, and then luck.
Hard work to me would be the most important.
Okay.
I think like hard work beats talent a lot of times.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think we see that a lot. I mean,
talent can take you really far. But so hard work first. I can't really break them down in numbers.
Okay.
Hard work.
But you're gonna rank them though. You're gonna rank them.
Yeah, I'll rank them. Hard work first. What else did you say?
I said hard work, talent, relationships, or people you know, and then luck.
I don't really believe in luck.
Oh, you don't believe that? Okay.
The harder you work, the more you really lower the chances of it being luck.
Okay. Well, just because like, you know, when you talk about odds, beating the odds, whatever, some of it is like right place, right time, right? Like, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not luck if you worked hard enough to prepare for it.
Okay.
So people can say left and right, you got lucky with this rap and roll. Because I've never made a song before and I told him I could rap.
Yeah.
I've been doing karaoke for like 13 years. I grew up on Jay-Z, Biggie and Nas. I can recite them shits like I wrote it. My friend was a rapper.
Yeah.
You know, and I lived with him. I watched him record for hours and hours a day. So that was all training that I didn't even know I was getting.
You didn't even know you was getting. Yeah.
You know I'm saying? So it's like that's part of the hard work. Because now when it's time to rap, I'm like, all right, let me tap into this. Let me tap in.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh shit, I think I can rap. Hold on, let me try it. Nah, I've done it.
Okay.
I've gotten battle videos where I, was battling people when I wasn't even that nice.
That's crazy.
But all of them, you psych yourself up and you be like, oh, I've done this, I've done it, I've actually done it. I just didn't do it to the magnitude of this. It's not luck no more.
Okay.
I can see how people use the word luck.
I'm not gonna say it's like a big percent, but I would think it has to. I mean, it's just sometimes, right place, right time.
I can replace that with God.
Okay. Fate, or something like that, or God, or
divine timing.
Yeah.
I get that. I can totally see how that plays a factor.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this dude was here. Like, I hosted a really big show that really opened a lot of doors for me because the host, original host, got locked up the night before. He got caught in some shit. So I went to an event just to watch. The event guy there was like, yo, we need a host. I've never hosted anything in my entire life. And I was like, he was my homie. I was like, why are you freaking out? He's like, we don't have a host. What do we do? And I was just like, what do you want to do? To just go up there and say hi to everybody and bring up the first act?
Yeah.
That shit. That's easy. If that is you up, I'll go do it. I went up there. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming out. My name's Terrence Green. Appreciate you guys for joining. We're going to have a nice night, man. We're going to get the show going on. Blah, blah, blah. Now, granted, I was just winging shit. It just read like I knew what I was doing, but I've watched enough TV to be like, this is how hosts come off, I guess.
Yeah.
And then that opened a whole new door bags. Now host hella events. Now it's like, yo, you want T to host it, bro. He's nice. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that was luck. I don't know what it was. Could have been, it was God. Like, because dude got locked in so many things, you know what I mean? So I think hard work first.
Talent or people
I still, because I don't lean on relationships. So I would go talent.
Okay.
I think hard work, talent, relationships, and luck.
And then that divine timing, we're gonna call that, whatever. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's real. That's what's up. This is more so off of that, let's move on to something. This is just a quick topic. I'm just being nosy, man. You know what I'm saying? With this one, whatever. So let's talk about dating a little bit, man. Let's talk about, and yeah, boy. No, but so one thing you did talk about real quick, you said something about like when we talk about sacrifices, you said sacrificing women, right? Like in terms of like, so like what's it like dating in the entertainment industry? Like, because obviously that's what it's like. Yo, because obviously, you're a humble dude, and I know you're not a person that thinks like your shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, what are some things that are like, unique to maybe dating in entertainment industry versus what the people that on social media just complain about? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And granted, we do get absorbed in what the dating lives of people in entertainment too, and we forget like they're regular people too. You know what I'm saying, whatever, but. What is it? What's going on, man?
The free time, man. Like I'm I don't have that much free time.
Okay.
The free time that I do get, I'm usually on my phone a lot.
Okay.
And like saying shit. Female fans that can get a little wild depending on who you date and how they respond to things.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But with me, it's just finding someone who like understands my lifestyle.
Okay.
I do go out. I'm in nightlife. I be in clubs. I host sections. People pay me to come to clubs, you know, full of girls. It's part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a few people have understood it, but it's been a little bit of a headache, you know.
Okay.
But I'm not too focused on it.
Okay.
Like I'm not out here looking for her just yet.
Yeah.
Like I'm really focused on my work right now. I'm really focused on what I got going. You know what I mean? So when the dating life kind of jumps in, you know, it could spark something, but it might fade because I'm focused on my work right now.
Okay.
And that's hard. Like the time spent, like you might have a great date and then might not be able to kick it again for a week or two.
Okay.
It's a little wild, you know what I'm saying? Like
and are you communicating that whole time in that 2-week period? Because I think I'm sure that has to be a barrier as well.
Yeah, you voice it. You be like, yo, my free time ain't as big, this, that, and the third. And you know, but they be like, yeah, I get it. You're busy man, you're working hard.
But you can still text me, right? Yeah. Like, and they be like, maybe I can't. Like,
I'm not even thinking about you right now. So how I'm gonna send you this? But I say that I communicate that. I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't cross my mind that day. You know, like, how do you even care? And I'm like, bro, no one even. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, see, that's why I'm not even in it. That's why I don't want to. That's why I'm just gonna go back to work and I'm not gonna think about this anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does play a toll, man. It's hard, and then it's hard when you low key popping. I ain't gonna front. Like,
talk about it.
Like, how you supposed to find one when it's like
this? Yeah, you always been a hot commodity though. You know what I'm saying? Like look at my man. Look.
I'm chilling, bro. See, it's getting hot. I'm starting to sweat. You know?
Right.
Nah, it's hard because like it matters. Your happiness matters. So yeah, it does get a little hard because like, you know, you are wanted by more than one, and you're starting to figure out like, what do I like? What do I want? Like, would I date more than one? Like, will they be okay with it?
Will they be okay with that? Yeah.
How can you get it back? Because there are some women who get it. There's some who don't. You know, all these factors. It's just like, if I tried to like entertain it, it would cut back. It would take away from my work. So
and your productivity. Yeah.
When I erase, and then if I start doing that, I erase everybody as a whole.
Yeah.
Whole slate.
Just new team. You know what I mean?
It's hard, man. That's why I think I don't try right now. I'm single and like I'm just focused on work right now. Like that's literally it.
Is it easier to date someone that's also in the industry or somebody that's like, you know, like outside of it? I mean, that can kind of be like, you know, like maybe they don't have that conflict of interest. I mean, what's easier?
Yeah, I used to have extremes on both. I used to both, and I disagreed with both. Like it's all. I think it's case by case.
It's case by case.
Because I enjoyed my 9-to-5ers.
Okay.
Like, they get it. I knew when they were free. They knew how much they were getting.
So it's probably easier to fit your life into their life.
Their life.
Because you got to go to work this day, so I could go here, versus a woman that's an actress, a model. Y'all both crazy, like, I mean,
all over the place, man. Like, I'm dating now is like, she does the same thing as me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it get tricky.
Yeah.
You know, and like and it's like, or she might think I should behave a certain way because of the lifestyle. She has it.
Okay.
And she be like, I got all these guys on me too. I'm like, it's not the same thing.
It's not not the same thing. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. Because you could, you have the choice. You can let all those people access you. Me, I still got as a man, you still got
I could tell people, like, a woman could be like, I'm married with 3 kids. Dude, I don't give a damn.
Exactly.
Dude be like, I mean, I went on a date last week, and then she like, I don't want nothing to do with you. You had a whole female a week ago. You know what I mean? Like, so both sides, it's ups and downs on both sides. But I think, you know, you learn how to balance it and figure out what fits best. Because when you're dating somebody in the game, they get it. They understand things. They understand things nice. But then, you know, then they start questioning it because then they start thinking you should move how they move and they night.
Yeah.
You know? I think the same.
Yeah. So it's probably like you end up. Hopefully, you don't run into any hell dates, even though you were on that show at one point. I remember you was on that show way back in the day. I mean, it was on a hell date. Like,
Not my ass, man.
that's funny. That's funny. So before, all right, so like just to wrap it up, to before we go, and things like that. Let's talk about when this episode comes out, it's gonna be right before the new year. You know what I mean? Like, what are some of the biggest things that you can take away from 2021, and then what are some things that you're looking forward to in 2022?
This year took a lot of people from me. Like, I've been dealing with death a lot.
Rest in peace, Ryan Rossum, man. Rest in
peace. Is so much, man. Like, and it kept me inside more. I'm very outdoorsy kind of guy. So this year I had to really transition my content to like digital.
Okay.
And my presence be more online. Like, I have it online, you know what I mean? But I don't really feed it that much. So I had to invest in all this equipment in here. So now I can do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? And so I mainly, what I'm taking from this year is the ability to create more, the ability to touch more people on a bigger scale online. I want real estate in people's heads. Like, I learned that's a really big thing. Like, you can make so much more money just by people thinking about you.
Oh.
So it's you want, I know it sounds wild, but you want real estate in people's head.
Yeah. You want to live rent, you want to live rent free. What's the phrase? Living rent free in somebody's head, like
straight up in there. Hold on, let me see this podcast. Sorry. But yeah, I want real estate in folks' heads, and I want some movies. I've been doing a lot of like TV shows and stuff like that. I want a movie. I want a movie that's gonna matter, change some things, and I just want to learn how to make I don't want to say money, because this sounds, I don't like saying it like that, but I want to make more financial content inside the house.
Like,
I never really cared for the like internet money. I just used the like internet to showcase what I could do. But now it's like, at some point you start blocking your own blessings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want none of that.
Yeah.
I want to do more of that. Like, so I feel like that could help inspire the kids that I can't go touch physically. Like, I can't be in these classrooms. I can't go to these schools. I can't.
Yeah.
So how can I? Because the overall message is to get that kid to believe that voice in his head, because that was my gatekeeper to all this. I was kindergarten, first, second, third grade. Like, I want to be on TV. I want to be Diddy Mace. I want to be on him. And they just be like, you ain't gonna be on TV. You ain't gonna be on TV. I was like, why?
Yeah. Why would you? Yeah. Why are you saying that to a little kid? Yeah.
These were peers. These were kids.
Yeah.
Teachers too, that like, you can't do that. So then, like, I always believed that I could. So my whole driving force was believing the like inner kid in me. You know what I mean? That's what took me there. So if I could just keep finding ways to touch these kids and get these kids to be tapped in and believe that voice in their head, my job is
That's what's up. That's what's up. And yeah, you said something important there, like just in talking about, being online and things like that. A lot of times I think some of us are still stuck in like the old kind of format of way things go in terms of entertainment, because even people, and I do want to expand my platform, and I do want to have people in-house, whatever, but they're missing the bigger picture, because they be like, oh, you just, it's on Zoom. And I'm like, yo, you don't realize, like, I could connect to anybody now. You know what I mean? Like, you're in LA. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this with you if if I had to wait.
99% of my like interviews and podcasts are on Zoom.
And
I'm like, Zoom business account.
Me too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to have that Zoom business account so that shit don't cut off and all that. You know what I mean?
1 hour.
Yeah. Because you only get like 45 minutes. Yeah, I mean,
they dropped it even more.
What's up? Yeah. They dropped it down. It's only, you only get like 45 if you ain't paying whatever. But yeah, it's like, yo, I could connect to a lot of different people, and like video conferencing ain't nothing new. Like any interview you see on ESPN or, you know what I mean? Like it's rarely somebody on the couch next to somebody. It's this. It's, you know what I mean?
Can get more done. It can quick. Like, you're not waiting on me to catch a flight out there.
Yep.
Sit up, catch you the next day, catch a flight back, and we knocking this out right after the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's just lucrative to be able to use the like internet to the best way that you can, because you can cover more ground. You Definitely. Can touch more people. You want real estate on these people. You want them to open them apps and see your name, and you want your whole shit to like pop up. So yeah, like internet is definitely a new tool that you need to, you know, exploit and make the best out of it, because
it ain't going nowhere.
It's not going nowhere.
Not going nowhere. Yep. Shout out to you, man. Yo, did you have a good time today, man?
I had a blast, dog. We talk about everything. I done kick my feet up now. Relax, man. We had a dub. I had fun. It felt good, and it's good to see you doing this too, man. Like, cause I've seen so many of them. You know what I mean? That's what you want. You know what I mean? I like that you keep your background the same.
Yeah.
Really important brand. It looks like you're at the same spot every time. So I encourage that amongst a lot of people. I only say it because that's a really big thing. That, like, I know that blue square and that sign, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see that, and I'm gonna know that it's you. So that is right there. Just keep going, man. The consistency is it's a gatekeeper to success, man.
Talk about it, man.
Gatekeeper to success, bro. Because like people can watch you left and right, but yeah, he's good enough to do it. But like they're not going to jump on board until they know you're going to do this, whether they watching it or not.
Yep.
People know what I'm gonna be doing, whether they like the video or not.
Yep.
You know, I'm not just reaching. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that right there is dope, and I'm glad we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Being from where we from.
Yep.
It's love. So yeah, I had a blast, my dude.
Yo, man, I appreciate it, man. I mean, definitely giving me your time, whatever. This guy, yo, like I said, man, hometown hero, came from humble beginnings. I know his mom, dad, all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so we go way back, and yeah, I definitely appreciate you, man. This really means a lot to me.
Man, I'm gonna tap in more as soon as the show drops too, so I can make this part of my press run.
Yeah, all right, bet. And you know what I mean? We'll talk a little bit real quick after we get off, and we'll talk about some things. Yo, where can people find you, man? Like if they're looking for you.
Raw Swagger. Everything's
Raw Swagger.
SWAGGER. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.com, Twitch, all that. Raw Swagger. RAWSWAGGER.
Talk about it. Yes, that's my man's right here. My man T, my man Raw Swagger. They said that was your nickname on IMDb, and I was like, I can't call him Raw Swagger, but that's my man T.
Yeah.
The Terrence Green. Shout out to you, man. And yo, if you're still watching this, man, I need you to hit the subscribe button on the bottom there. Yo, this is another episode of the 280 Plus podcast, man. We out. Peace.
Peace, love, and